Touchdown, hurts. Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. Touchdown, hurts.
Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 258. Welcome to another edition. Oh, we're getting to that. Welcome to another edition of Birds of Broad Street with Simone Staley, Rocks, Eagle, and the boy. We're going to get that today. Cool connection. Because of that, I don't really have to do the Jalen Freaking Earth podcast. I could just let it out on these shows. So while you're here watching me vent, y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. All of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty. The whole crew will be here sooner rather than later. You got to be patient with us. We're all been busy as of late. So be patient with the crew. But still subscribe to this channel. The word of the day is appreciate. Appreciate Jalen Freaking Hurts while he's still the Nina. You know when Nina shows up, you know we gotta press the button.
Victory! Woo!
Yeah. Word of the day. Shout out to Nina. Word of the day is appreciate. Appreciate Jalen Freaking Hurts while he's still here. I'm gonna tell y'all a story that tell a story that you probably already heard from Cool Cat Mitch, and I'm gonna bring it home to today. Okay. Let me just make this night scene as it'll probably be by myself today. So let's say you have a house, right? Let's say you have a house, right? The house needs fixing. The house ain't good. The house needs some work to do, right? Your car, you have a car that's broken down, needs fixing. The family, they're not looking so well right now. They need some pumping up. And then you see your neighbor with a fancy new house, the kids and wife looking good, perfect sometimes. You see a 2026 Rolls Royce, right? And you say to yourself, I wish my life was better than his, right? You look at your house and you go, ew. Well, to put it that way, when it comes to the neighbor, he gets this. I don't think y'all heard that. He gets this. But when it comes to you, you get this. Well, that's Jalen Hurts in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about it. When it comes to Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Dak, when it comes to any of these guys, they get standing ovations. But when it comes to Jalen freaking Hurts, he gets this. And I want to know why. I want to know why other quarterbacks, because you got people, right, out here disrespecting my quarterback. From Colin Cowherd, Nick Wright, people on Get Up, Emmanuel Acho, Shady just sitting there watching him and Care Bear, watching Acho and Care Bear get away with it. It's like you got all these people talking about my quarterback. And it's all thanks to an article, 2 articles, one by ESPN and one from Jeff McClain. Now, I'll give those guys the benefit of the doubt. Is the article, is some of it true? Yeah, okay. But what we're not going to do is come up here with all the bullshit and say this, that, or the other, questioning him, saying he's uncoachable. What? The same guy that had a bunch of different coordinators from Alabama to now. The same guy who got a coach for a father. But he's uncoachable? The same people that said he ain't well liked in the locker room. Not well liked in the locker room yet. You haven't even been around him. You haven't even been around the guy. You haven't even been near the guy. But he's not well liked in the locker room. I don't get it. Someone explain to me. Someone help me out. What is it about Jalen freaking Hurts that gets this much hate? What is it about him? I really want to know because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand how he gets this much hate in the locker room. I mean, out here in the media. It's like they switched from talking about A.J. Brown to I want y'all to hear this too.
Put up all the big time numbers, and he's not going to. I'm getting tired of the Jalen Hurts disrespect. Yes, he's not going to put up all the big time numbers, and he's not going to come out and throw for 4,030 passing touchdowns every year. But you know what he does? He wins football games, and he's selfless, and he knows what it takes to win. He just wants a ring, and he's got one. And I think he has an opportunity in Philadelphia to get more. Because if you look at the numbers, all he's done since he's become the starter is win 63 games, win 2 conference championships. He's gone to 2 Super Bowls. He's won one of them. He's got a Super Bowl MVP. He's got 173 total touchdowns in the regular season. And in the playoffs, when it matters most, what has he done? 21 total touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He knows what it takes to win games. And I'm getting tired of the argument of people saying, oh, well, yeah, he's got a great roster around him. I don't know why people fault quarterbacks for that. It's not his job to build the roster. It's his job to go win with the roster that you're given. Right. He's gone to the playoffs every single year that he's been a starter, and he's been to 2 Super Bowls already. To me, that's maximizing the roster that you have. So he gets a lot of unnecessary hate for a guy that's never in the media, that's a great leader on and off the field, that keeps his mouth shut and his head down and goes out and wins football games. People.
But yet someone won't watch this. What you just heard, some people won't watch that and talk about that. They'll just brush that over. They'll brush over what Jahan Dotson said. They'll brush over what Tank Bisbee said. Happy birthday. Rock the Artist, happy birthday. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, that's why today the word of the day, no problem. That's why the word of the day is appreciate. Appreciate. Because I want y'all to ask yourself this. You are witnessing the peak of Philadelphia Eagles football. You're in the golden era of Philadelphia Eagles football. And some of y'all want that taken away because of one guy. You're in the golden age of Broad Street football. And you want that taken away because of one guy. That's what y'all telling me? One guy is the reason why why it's going to be taken away. Not knowing that it's a team. It's a team. One guy is going to be the reason to take it all away. One guy. I don't get that. I don't get that. You mean to tell me that one guy is going to be the reason we don't achieve more glory in this era that we're in? One guy. I don't get that. And if y'all think the grass is greener on the other side, remember we had Carson Wentz. He hasn't. Come on, y'all. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. You're going to take away the golden age of Broad Street football all because of one guy. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get that. All the guy does is work. All the guy does is put his head down. All this guy does is keep the main vein. And we want to take the golden age where he had done a lot of things for us. Y'all want to take that away because of one guy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. I'll be right back. I don't get it. I need someone to explain it to me. How someone gets this amount of hate. I want someone to explain it to me because I don't get it. Please, I'm begging someone. Give me a definitive answer as to why one guy gets so much hate. I would like to know. I really, truly, absolutely need to know. Because my friends, I don't get it. Hey, cat this mouth. I'm serious. I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't. Someone please help your boy. I need to understand why a guy that has taken you to multiple promised land. Yeah, his birthday is on Saturday, Captain Mark. Why a guy that has taken you to multiple Super Bowl appearances. Why a guy that has won you multiple games. Why a guy who, since Donovan Knapp won the NFC East back to back. Why this guy get so much hate? Oh, happy belated birthday. My bad. Happy belated birthday, Rock the Artist. They hate the man, but I want to know why. I want a good reason why, because I don't get it. Yeah, happy belated birthday. I just want to know because I don't get it. Like, the guy created a children's book, ladies and gentlemen. The guy created a children's book. He don't do nothing wrong. The guy created a children's book. And he got 2 articles on his name. That is crazy to me. Like, that is bonkers to me. 2 articles? And it's on every single TV show. I hope so. I don't think so. Hey, Mike. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, it's like, Mike, you're a smart guy. Did this ever happen to Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham, Nick Foles? I know it happened to Carson Wentz, but outside of those two, Carson Wentz and Jalen, has it happened to anybody else? Randall, Michael Vick, Nick Foles, Donovan McNabb, were fans like us and 94 WIP and the media, not the media now, but back in the day, want to run our quarterbacks out of town and because we see something better. Here's why, Mike. Just like you with Donovan McNabb, you don't know how much you'll miss something until it's gone. I bet you wish Donovan McNabb was still playing. You don't know how much you'll miss something until it's gone. We're in the golden era of Philadelphia football, and people trying to tear it down because they see something better. I bet you when Michael Vick, not Michael, Donovan McNabb was playing, you didn't want that era to end. You hated it when he got traded to the Commanders. I know. And what I'm saying is, Mike, and sure, this has something to do with Jalen, but this has something to do with all the players. Appreciate the era that we're in now, because you could be the Jets. You could be the Browns. Myles Garrett is not even going to be at voluntary work any off-season programs, according to reports. And they still don't know who their quarterback is. Is it Shador? Is it Deshaun Watson? That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, Father Time is undefeated. Yes, Jalen got some work to do. Is the article right? Some things it is, some things it isn't. But appreciate the fact that, unlike some other teams, for 5 seasons, death, taxes, and y'all been in the playoffs. And the quarterback who's leading the ship is Jalen freaking Hurts. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate this time that we're in. Because who knows? Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say, Mike. Like, is there stuff that's true? Yeah. Is there stuff that's not true? Yeah. But to come up here and say he's uncoachable when his father is a coach, to say he's uncoachable when Chris Saban, I think from Alabama, then Oklahoma, then multiple offensive coordinators. Some stuff is true, some stuff is not. But damn, it's been a Jalen freaking Hurts. It's been the Jalen freaking Hurts show since Wednesday. It's Monday or Thursday, whenever this thing article dropped. It's been a Jalen freaking Hurts show for when it comes to all these shows. Let's see, I'll say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, for 5 fucking days. That's what I'm talking about. Again, is the article right? Is there something in that article that's right? Yeah. I won't dispute that. There's some things that Jalen freaking Hurts got to work on, and I'm Jalen freaking Hurts. There's some things he got to work on. Is there stuff in that article that's not true? Yes. But to say he's not coachable, to say he's not well-liked in the locker room, how you know? Exactly. And thank you, Mike. How y'all know? Like, he's not well-liked in the locker room. How you know? You ain't in there. You ain't in there. How you know? The fuck you know? You ain't in that locker room. You only in there for a little bit. You're only in there for a little bit. How the fuck you know? What's up, Paul? How the fuck you know? Please, I see him hang with Saquon Barkley. I see him hang with Brandon Graham. I see him hang with Lane Johnson. I see him hang with Devontae Smith. Him and Jalen freaking Hurts, the godfather of AJ Brown's daughter. There could be some friction, okay, but you're just going to end it because, come on. You're not in the locker room is what me and Mike Green aggressively agrees upon. You're not in there, so how the hell you know? Exactly. And to the Philly halftimes and all these people that's talking about 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns, I'm sure the Bengals, I'm sure the Bills, I'm sure the Ravens. I hope Justin Herbert and all your favorites out there invite you to be a part of their fan base, because here in Philly, I love women.
Are you going to be mad at me because he didn't show up because I damn near crashed?
Yeah, you too, Mike. Hey, you be careful out there. All y'all be careful out there. Simple as that. I'm going to keep ranting for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to rock and roll out of here. Because I think Trey is with the kids. I think Smitty's handling business, and I know Moan's out there handling women's basketball. So I'm going to be rocking for a little bit, and then I'm going to head out. Because I just want to know, like, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, be safe out there, Mike. I need you this season. Whether we agree or disagree, I need you this season. Yeah, I said it. Because that's the thing. I want people to understand. Me and Mike don't always agree on Jalen. But we both love the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the one thing we can agree on. We love the Philadelphia Eagles. And all we want is have another one. All me, Mike Green, and America, who loves this team wants, is another one of these. My quarterback gave me this. I want him to retire an Eagle and bring us multiple championships. You can't do it with Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn as your quarterback. Sorry. Damn right. The best way for me to get another one of these is if Jalen Finkelhurst is the quarterback. You can't do it with Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. And here's a little secret that no one's going to tell you. All those quarterbacks that y'all talking about next year that's good next year that in the draft, you want to know how you get them? You tank. Does anybody want to tank? I mean, this season. Because to all the people that say, they can't, does anybody want to tank this season? Let's see if there are any smart ones out there. That's the only way all these people gets their quarterback. Does anybody want to tank? I'm waiting for your answers. I already know the answer. That is the only way you get your precious Patrick Mahomes 2.0. Does anybody want to tank this season, or does anybody want to fight? We got one person who says no. I want to tank the quarterback. Well, there's only one way to do it. Smell like bird. What are you talking about? The Raiders ain't good. The Raiders? Y'all trash. You about to get Mendoza in the first pick. You of the word tank. Ooh, y'all made some crazy moves. Congratulations. Congratulations. Do you want a cookie? Do you want a cookie? Congratulations. What's that going to do this upcoming season? 4th place behind the Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers. You want a cookie? Eagles don't make the playoffs next year. The Raiders ain't making the playoffs this year. Like I'm sick and tired of other fan bases coming up here in Eagle business. This has nothing to do with you. I must tell you, like I tell Cowboy fans, Commander fans, Giant fans, Packer fans, Rams fans, Chiefs fans. Who else? 49er fans. Mind your business. Mind your business. You got a first round pick to go collect. Worry about that. I know it's a friendly conversation, and I get that. But dude, the Raiders, like the Eagles, like if the what's your okay, let's have a conversation then. What's your expectation this year as a Raider? As a Raider, a friendly conversation. What's your expectation? Don't be saying you're going first place. What's your expectation? Not as high. Truly do the fact Mendoza are both adjusting. And that's the thing. Like, my thing with the Eagles is despite all the noise, I believe we're still going to the playoffs. For the Raiders, in my honest opinion, y'all got to crawl before you walk. Because the Broncos are good. The Chargers are good. And despite Patrick Mahomes being injured, Where's the rest of the group? Simone's covering women's sports. Smitty's probably at work and Trey's with the kids. But that don't mean not to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment the Birds of Broad Street. They'll be back. I'm just holding it down for the crew. I'm just holding it down for the crew. I'm just holding it down for the rest of the crew. Just still subscribe, though. They'll be back. I'm just holding it down. Right. That don't mean stop watching. Still support us. We'll be back. You'll be seeing us at tailgates. I know that much. But hear me out. I think we are rebuilding stage with the right tools. We need another wide receiver, but I think y'all do as well. Can't say I'm wrong. It depends on if A.J. Brown's still here. It depends on if A.J. Brown's still here. Whoops. It depends on what A.J. Brown. Like, I think A.J. Brown's going to remain the Eagle. That's in my opinion. I think A.J. Brown's going to remain the Eagle. Right. That's just my thing. Right. So I don't understand it. I don't get it. But it is what it is. Simple as that. So, all right. I rambled enough. I talked enough. I know we got a lot of things to talk about this upcoming week. I can't wait for it. My final message to y'all is this. I get it. Is Jalen Hurts perfect? No. But who is? Does he got some things to work on? Yeah. But appreciate who you got at your quarterback, because it could be so much worse. I want y'all to understand that. It could be so much worse.
The Philadelphia Eagles have 11 top 30 visits scheduled with NFL draft prospects. In the past, we have seen several names from the Eagles' prior top 30 lists end up being called.
Right. I also got to write down the top 30 list that we got. I got to watch Simone after this. But yeah, y'all, at the end of the day, just remember this. Be thankful at who's at quarterback, because it could be a lot worse.
The Philadelphia Eagles have 11 top 30 visits scheduled with NFL.
Right. So, fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds, and just remember, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Always. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment to all the channels. Lights out.